Hey guys! What's happening? Talon, Teddy, Super Kirby. Hello everyone. Talon, I saw your logo. It's rad. Heck yeah, I love it. Y'all been listening to this song for a hot minute while I was getting ready to finish up going. And Mohawk's here. What's up, Mohawk? This song is a jam. It's so happy. It's so invigorating. It's just kind of putting me in a good mood. I'm just like, I just want to boogie. I don't know if this is a good hype-up song. I maintain that the best hype-up song, my hype-up song, if I really needed to get into the mood real quick, is the original Pokemon theme. The US Pokemon theme, because it's just so, gonna get it. But this is just like a chill hype-up song. That one's an intense hype-up song, and this one's just like, how's it going, everybody? I hope you're doing well. We just got back from dinner. I'm very full of a burger. And had some wine, and will continue to do so. So, which is better, explosion or explosive? Let me look at your logo one more time. I'll give you an opinion on that. That's not the right Discord. I think explosion is better. And I like the short tagline. We blow stuff up. It's perfect. Explosive would go better in a tagline, like, oh, we're explosive or something like that. But no, explosion, I think explosion works. Burger indeed. It was a solid burger. We went to a new place we've never been to before. One we've driven by a million times and gone, hey, I think that place is supposed to be good. It's just like a general like bar and grill kind of place. But it was delish. I think I like the first one better, Talon. It's a little busier, but in terms of composition, I think it's stronger. I like it. The first one, I think. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? Oh, okay. I'm really bad about picking favorites. Like, it's really hard for me to say definitively, this is my favorite restaurant. Oh, wait, that's one for town. Hang on. I see. That one's okay. I think it could use a little bit of workshopping, like, go with that theme and try a couple other versions. It's a good start. It's 100% a good start. Talentech Explosion is a subsidiary. That's beautiful. Now, in my strict artist's opinion, I think it could use a little more like, well, this is a good start, but what other renditions? Like, how can I tweak it to try and make it a little bit different and then go for it? You know what I mean? I don't know. Love how into the corporate structure, superstructure you are. As just like your average favorite fast food restaurant, as your average, I could go to it any day of the week and be totally satisfied with it. I would say Wendy's. Wendy's is always a good backup for me. Like, oh, I'm not really craving anything. Guess I'll go to Wendy's. I don't know. That's me. Eggman with a master plan? Oh, gosh. Alright. So, start on the screen because as soon as we jump in, we're going to be hitting Bowser time. So let's go ahead and hit Bowser time, shall we? Eggman Missile Industries, a subsidiary of Eggman Fun Toys. Beautiful. Alright, Bowser. Right, he's in Pigtown. What's up, Bowsy? Blech, what is this place? Why is the light here so weird? It's spooking me out.
And the light's odd, because this is Twilight Town, my lord. Should be treasure here. Let's put the screws to one of those creepy things and find the crystal shard.
Yeah, if you're doing any Sonic stuff, I have no idea what it is. I don't know Sonic. Never played a Sonic game. Don't know jack about it. Can't help you there. Sounds good to me, Haggy. Let's go to it. Oh, okay. That's me playing. Hi, you're here. Crumley? Crumley? Oh, man. pretty sure Beldam said she lost her super Bob-omb somewhere around here. Oh, that's not Crumly. It's also not Crumly. It's Crump. The meme is superseding the actual thing. This stinks. Really. The whole deal is extremely bad, 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 bad. Gotta cowboy up and make a serious comeback here, or else. Bam! Got it! I am the man! Now I can go crush Mario and get those crystal shards in one fell swoop. Hot diggity dog! Where are we? I bet it's the abandoned missile silo. It's at least some crazy conspiracy with you. What makes you think it's a missile silo? Oh, it is Crump. Crumply! The look of the moon is still riding shotgun with me.
You there, suspicious guy. You know something about the crystal shards, don't you?
Somebody there? Hey, what's the big idea, Turtle Boy? Turtle Boy, watch out, son. You don't know who you're talking to. I kicked Bowser's butt, but Bowser can kick your butt. You're looking for the crystal shards too? Sweet! This'll help the Crump comeback. Crumply! Now then, let's get to it. You'll be telling me everything you know. And now. Sir, I don't think so. Actually, it's you who's gonna spill every bit of info out of your big ugly head. Yeah, sorry about that. And if you hesitate at all, I'll show you no mercy. Hashtag Crump comeback. Whoa there, big guy. I mean, no, wait, what am I afraid of, you? If you think you can take me, then try it, chubby. Oh, he in for a hurtin'. He in for a hurtin'? All troops report. Yeah, you like that? Kind of a lot of dudes, huh? Yeah, a bit of a sausage fest in here, don't you think? You feel like talking yet? It's a nice effect how the closer they are to the camera, the more fuzzy they are. That's hilarious. Oh, Bowser's intimidated.
Whee! You dare scoff at us, Koopa Clan. Form up!
Oh, wait. Oh my god, this is insane. Hey, did you guys know the GameCube can render a whole bunch of sprites on the screen at the same time? And they're very proud of that fact, can you tell? A Mexican standoff. Whoa, well played.
Whee! So, what's it gonna be, tough guy?
Yeah, at least Bowser's Army has variety, yeah. Oh, I gotta laugh. This is why I keep one of these around. Sorry, suckers. Eat this, turtle dorks! Super Bomb Bomb! Incoming! Just boops him right on the face. Oh, that was it? That was your big weapon? It didn't even go off. Hey, look, it's the Super Bomb Bomb, a fine product of Talentech Explosive Industries. Didn't go off. Magic Koopas, Hammer Bros, Koopa Patrols. This is how you do it, amateur. Watch and learn. Oh, well, you're screwed. Oh, crud. Bowser? Not the smartest move you may have made, my friend. Give it a second. Fair enough. Nice. Oh, that was funny. God, the Bowser scenes are so good. And they all lost a life. Okay, bye, Bowser. We'll see you later. For a split second, I was like, man, we got a lot of treasure on that boat. They're all toads. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy. Very nice product there. Bowser didn't even blink. Thanks for the live demo. You have distinguished yourself in battle, amigo. You are worthy in my eyes. You may use this ship, the Black Skull, anytime you like. Oh. Excuse me. Many thanks to you. This ship can get us back to Rogueport in no time. Only that. Yeah, you're right. I did notice that, Talon. Once you pointed it out, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let us get away from this coconut pit and back home. Come, everyone. I can't wait to get home. We've been looking forward to this for so long. returning home alive is all the treasure I need, for real. Now get this boat moving. Well, that's all there is to it then, am I correct? To sea, Captain Mario. Yo, let's do it. Ah, Mario. Yes? Oh,
We're gonna stay here. It's been tough at times, but I think we like this place. Yes, I think I can make a fine life here with my sweet Frankie.
hey Mario, give this regards to the boss, will ya? Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Oh, it's the right place to live without any ghosts, eh? Okay,
You're gonna do all right here, I think. Yeah, let's break out, Mario.
let's boogie! Ready, amigos? Cast off! I like his little theme, his little doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. That's hilarious. Frankie, the boss, wants to never see you again. Why would you send regards? As long as he doesn't see him, maybe he would want the regards. He'll pretend he doesn't, but he does. Month, star, day, circle. And thus, our adventure came to an exciting end, The ship sailed smoothly to Rogueport, and soon we saw the harbor off our bow. I did not find treasure, but I'm satisfied nonetheless, strange as it sounds. For I have found something even more precious than doubloons, yes. Even now, I hear the crew readying to dock. The time is ripe to close this journal. To all who wander the seas, Flavio's blessing upon you. Flavio. Mr. P, you've been robbed. Just got a Lucky Charms ad and there's no pot of gold anymore? Did they change the... Do they not do the theme anymore? Do they not do the song? That's terrible. They really don't do a pot of gold in there anymore? That's terrible! Right, it was a complete and utter soap opera. Heart stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons. Unicorns and rainbows? Excuse me? That's not thematic at all. Alright, I guess maybe they're trying to get... Okay. Are they trying to get away from the leprechaun thing? Their mascot is a leprechaun. If they're still using him, they need to keep the pot of gold. Yes, it's a little bit of a stereotype, but if they're going to keep part of it, they might as well keep all of it. I don't know. Unicorns, please. At last, we return slathered in glory to my hometown, sweet Rogueport. Yeah, if it's still the leprechaun, then what are they worried about? Maybe it's something else entirely. I don't know. I'm speaking for them. How you doing, Mr. P? It's good to see you. Slathered. Yeah, interesting turn of phrase, huh? Of course, it's only because of my courageous efforts that we return at all, huh? But, of course, you all knew that and know it well. Yes, yes, Master Flavio. Sure. But now, please excuse us. Perhaps chance will bring us all together again someday. Bye. Well, what? Hey, where are you? You're all leaving already? Oh, that was harsh. You did nothing, you idiot. Such is life, Captain Mario. You are anxious to continue your own adventure, so, Yeah. One day you may surpass the great and fabulous Flavio in greatness and fabulousness. Oh, I doubt that. It is not likely, I assure you, but you should, how you say, shoot for the stars, huh? If you ever should reach the pinnacle, remember to shout Flavio into the wind. That reminds me, amigo. Yes? If you ever get the urge to return to Keelhaul Key, just say the word, okay? I will send you to the island faster than the fastest winds blow, comprende? Fair enough. Yes, yes, you giant skull, you. Your time in the spotlight is done. Get over yourself. I'm sorry, sir. That is a giant skull. A ghost skull. He is way cooler than you could ever be. To be fair, Flavio was the one who funded the trip. Yeah, that's true. Technically, he did bargain a deal for the boat to get them home. The day passed before Mario was born. Therefore, without Flavio, we wouldn't have done anything. I suppose that's fair enough. Well, my adoring fans have gone, so I will be excusing myself now as well. If you see me in town, I would permit you to say hello to me. May we meet again, huh? Okay, bye.
Okay, Gonzalez, that's our cue. Let's break out of here and head for the door.
What door? Oh, that door. I was like, sir, we're outside. Small child. We got an email from the Princess Peach. Also, Flavio, Cortez is not friends with you specifically, so don't antagonize him. Dearest Mario, I have good news. I don't know where I'm being held, but there's an odd computer called Tech here. He's hecka thirsty. It's very creepy. Sometimes we forget the person who fully financially supports something deserves a piece of the respect. I guess. By cooperating with this Tech, I've managed to obtain some of the Fiend's data. Tech is currently analyzing it, and strange as it sounds, I trust him? Once this analysis is complete, I should be able to provide you with the details of their plans. I'll email you again once I learn more. Be good, okay? Princess Peach.
Rock on! That princess is pretty rad, huh? Oh wow, we should get to work too.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Firstly... What? Always doing a little saving. You got to. And then... Bring in up our new partner. Yo, let's go indeed. So the more... No. The more I look over in this direction, the more convinced I am that there's something happening back there and I can get there at some point. It started with the fact that there's a satellite dish at the top. But, I don't know. I just have that feeling. I just have to figure out how to do it. Can I? I'm also kind of seeing an arrow on that, satellite dish. Now that I have a bomb, perhaps I will see if he can blow it up. Nope. Alright. I don't see anything. Like, trying to peer around the barrel. I don't see anything. That disc handles all of Rogueport's communications, does it? Alright. Smash it. I wonder. This whole port area seems real sus to me. I don't know. It's actually how they get all the troubles. Alright. That's enough for now. We'll come back at some point. I know it's gonna be, Hang on. I'll talk to you in a second. That's not an arrow. That's the focus of the satellite dish. Where all the info is beamed into the dish to be processed. Can't tell if you guys are screwing with me or not, because I've never had a satellite dish. Oh, hey, you know, I could just do this. That's way easier. Huh. It's TV? Oh, it's a fact? Okay. Never had a satellite dish. I don't know anything about it. Okay. I mean, I see this. Is that it? Ooh. Interesting. Is that all we got? Whose creepy living quarters are these? That, perhaps, is a mystery I will never find out. Or I might get it in some flavor text, who knows. Anyway, let's chat with our bro. What you up to, dude? You got a little flower dude, a daisy friend. Well, I got another piece of that marvelous compass at Jazzafraz Town this time. Bro, I'm a-telling you, I turned adventuring into an art form in that little quest, hoo-hoo. It was a pretty nutty, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Oh, please. I need to know. I need to know what you've done this time, sir. Hey, sounds good. What part of my story do you want to hear? Jazzafraz. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. As soon as we hit Jazzafraz Town, we were overcome by the glitz and the glamour. It's a very lively place, bro. Tons of these daisies live in here, and they're always smiling. Maybe a bandit lives in that area? This is no Call of Duty, right? Looks solid. Oh, you know it, Sonic. You know it, my friend. Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for coming. While looking for the piece of the compass, I met a heap daisy named Hazy. Really? Hazy was a producer, and he was looking for... I thought he was gonna... Okay, as soon as he said a producer, I was like, he's a DJ. He's a music producer, and he's looking for musical artists to, like, front, and Luigi is about to be a frickin' DJ. It's not what happened. He was looking for the actors to go on the stage with him. I told him we couldn't, since we were looking for the Compass Party, you know. But the Hazy said we could win the Compass Party in the upcoming Drama Slam. Drama Slam. Drama Slam? He said the so-called Drama Llama plaque might in fact be one of the parts. Well, we just had to give it a try, so we rehearsed with the cast and hit the stage. Our music was called The Mystery of the Fiery Hat of Social Awareness. Okay. What was it about? The script was great, but I really got hosed, bro. My role, my part, was grass. I played the grass by the side of the road. Grass, bro! I just sprawled out on the ground and had to be silent. Everybody but me had lines. Bro, rough. I don't care if I was wearing a green. Who cast someone based on that? It was awful. It's this kind of stuff that makes people want Luigi's Adventure to be published on his own. Heck yeah! This is amazing! In the end, our musical was a talk of the town, and we won the Drama Slam. I got the Compass Part I was after, but even then it didn't make me very happy. The huge after party just bummed me out some more, so I snuck out the back door. But wow, outside were tons of fans! My fans. Fans of grass. Yeah? Big fans of grass, were they? We gotta have the Luigi adventures, not just the ones with ghosts in them. To be fair, the ones with ghosts in them are very fun. They swarmed me. I just couldn't believe it. Imagine, cheering for grass. I was ecstatic, bro. After that, I added the piece of the marvelous compass, which pointed north. It pointed to the rapturous ruins in Grimble Forest. Then, the voice again. Oh, my cherished Princess Eclair, how you soothe me. I would be grass for you. I will find you. I will reach you. I will stand by your side and be your Luigi. Wow, sorry about that, bro. Anyway, then I got back on my boat. Came back to Rogueport, and here I am, another leg on my adventure completed. Yeah, about that. You want to hear what I've been up to? Just ask me. Okay. Let's get the real story. Hey, little Daisy. I'm Hazy. Oh, that's a boy? I'm Hazy, and I gotta say, Luigi's a great actor, one of the finest I've seen. After this adventure, we're going on tour to appear on stages everywhere. Really now? I'm gonna be known as the Red Miracle. And of course, Luigi will be the grass. Okay, if you say so. Sure thing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be telling the truth. He didn't have a good time, but he did a good job, apparently. Unexpected. Long loading time. Another one? The one time he's... To be fair, Luigi always told the truth with a kernel of embellishment. Alright. Let's, might just be by colors acting up again, but I don't see Hazy as red. No, he's not red. He's very much not red. He is blue. That boy was blue. We do need a Paper Luigi. You guys aren't wrong. I would play the crap out of that. It'd be hilarious. Alright. We got Peach's email. Oh, RDM issue 4. Rogueport today. Dusk today. Gomez, age 40, known for napping in the flowers in the West Side Park, was found eating the flowers and given a stern warning by authorities. Asked to comment, Gomez stated, "Well, I don't just really, really love flowers. Well, I just really, really love flowers, and I was hanging out. Before I knew it, they were in my mouth. I'm so ashamed." Citizens of Rogueport responded with disbelief and grudging support for the strengthening of flower conservation efforts. Okay. Sure. No, you're good, Mohawk. I don't know what he was talking about with the red thing. Shop reporter, go! This time we introduced the Twilight Shop. Goombas eating mushrooms. Great, now the Goombas are invasive plants. No, just the flowers, not mushrooms. Gomez is 40! The Twilight Shop. Watching the husband and wife proprietors of this shop at work is a heartwarming sight, but don't get on the hubby's bad side. "Don't you go smile at my wife," said the jovially jealous shopkeeper. "I'm hers for life, and your fancy big city teeth aren't gonna change that." No! He was looking at flowers. That's my exact thought, Teddy. He's, looking at flowers, well, who could doubt their eternal love? Surely not this reporter. We pressed the shopkeeper for further comment, but regret that his words are unprintable here. I love this dude. But we did learn that from the Little Misses, that there will be a double point sale for all RDM readers. Just show her this screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points on any purchase. Cooking for rookies. All right, my little rookies, we're on to an intermediate level recipe today. The dish is a healthy salad. Teddy, keep a listen. This one's for you. Just slice up a turtley leaf and a horsetail, mix them together, and you're done. Great for dieters. You know how much Teddy loves a salad. Editors, no, that's all for today, but check soon for an exciting new issue, blah, blah, blah. Okie doke. I will not be doing that thing. I'm leaving. Hey, Broseph. Don't eat the flowers. I like salad. I also like salad. So yeah, if you want to double up points, you have 15 real minutes to go to Twilight Town shop. I was wondering if that would be real. That's hilarious. That's such a good detail. Your body doesn't. Oh no, Talon. That's so unfortunate. It's always unfortunate to enjoy a food, but your body does not. I feel that big time. I wonder if any of those RDM double point thingies actually work. Mr. B says they do. I'm not really interested in the points, so I'm not gonna go check it out. It's fine for me. My body is fine with salad, but I'm not. I love me a good salad. Sometimes I do just crave a salad. Alright. I know where 2 bombable spots are. One's over here. Learn something new every day. I missed, apparently. Okay. Please? There we go. Wow. Really, Talon? Did I miss? I didn't notice. Okay. 2 for the price of 1, baby. Speaking of those shine sprites, I got like 1 million of them. So let's go turn them in. Upgrade our partners. Oh, hi. Oh, what impeccable timing. Yes, this was destined. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a portentous sign for you, Mario. You should use Bobbery on that Discord crack. Maybe I will. It went thusly. In the house of the dragon that flew through the air, beyond the reversible stair, near the empty black chest that cursed you, lies a clue to help your allies learn. I have no idea what it means, unfortunately. But I have no doubt that it's of its importance as assigned to you and your friends. If you figure out this mystery, come and tell me immediately. Yeah, okay. What's behind that one? I don't know. Alright, well in the meantime, sir. Here's a bug. Oh, you piece of crap. Bugs. Anyway, I have a whole bunch. So let's do the upgrade. Shazibby! Shazubi! Care to power up more? I do. Alright, everybody. Get ready. Shazibby! Shazubi! Stop the room, please. I want to get off. I'm getting dizzy! God, all I can think of is Rocco's Martin Life. When Filbert's on the swing and he's like, I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. Shazubi! And you may go. Cool. Everybody's upgraded. Oh, Miss Mouse is out there. Ruh-roh Raggy. Alright, let's do this other bomb. This bombable spots that's been taunting me the entire game. Time to go back to Hooktail's castle? Oh, you know it. I will be going there next. I wanted to get these bomb spots out of the way, though. Hello? You have a barrel on your head. Diana's here! Hey girl, how you doing? You've missed basically nothing. We got to say hi to Bowser. Check in on him. And we got back to town, upgraded some partners. I'm blowing up some walls. I've just met this patchwork gentleman. I think. I don't know who he is. We're gonna find out. You've come quite a ways. This is Chet Rippo's adjustment house. This guy appears to enjoy a puff of the chronic every so often. You could say he's a fan of grass. You think you want to change your abilities or your partner's ranks? But I can adjust those for you for a low fee of 39 coins. We upgraded partners and heard Luigi played the part of some grass in a play and became a big success. So, who needs some adjustment? What does that mean? Adjustment. Maybe he's Luigi's biggest fan. He is sus. I kind of love him. I kind of love the barrel on his head. What is, You guys can tell me. I am asking you directly, yes, because, I don't want to do anything on accident that I've screwed up. What the heck does this guy do? I don't know what that means, and I don't want to choose it on accident. Also, I believe I need to stop at, to renew my curse. I think? Adjustment means you can swap your level ups. Oh, I see. And partners as well? That's confusing. I don't know what that means. Or do I? I don't know. I'm gonna double check. Why not? The train one level upgrade for another. You can switch. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's another bombable wall over there. Let's see if I can figure out how that works. Or your partner's ranks, although they're all equal rank. Okay, I see. So the power keeps getting knocked out by the wind? Ooh, that's unfortunate, Diana. That was me earlier in the week. So let's say you accidentally leveled up HP. And you meant to level up FP. Yeah. Okay, so it's that same dude as from the first game where I did one and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Oh no. Hey, do I need to change my thing? Hey, girl. Baby is born. Luina's? Oh my god, hang on, guys. I gotta get on Twitter. I'm so sorry. This is important! I've been waiting for news. I've been waiting for Luina news. I'll see. Did she post on Twitter? What's happening? Is it in her Discord? Talk to me. It's on our Discord. Okay, I'm not in the Discord, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so glad the baby was born. I hope they're both doing good. I assume so. Okay, thanks, girl. You the best. Nah, stop worrying. Yeah, it's been in the back of my mind since I saw her post that she was doing a thing. You know what I'm saying. You can't see the bombable spot on this side. That's interesting. Maybe you're just supposed to know. There was like a gnat flying around in my face, so sorry if I randomly just go. Alright, good thing I came here because I forgot this was happening. Luina, small Luina. Hey, look! Another thing! Destroy the bug. I'd love to. Alright, can't reach there. Good. How do they? Nope, definitely can't reach. Just checking. And Luigi... It's not even a fly. It's not even a whole fly. It's just like a little gnat. Like, tiny. don't think Togepi can flutter forwards and back, just side to side. But we'll... Nope, he sure can't. Right, I don't know how to get that. Saying hello to Nibbles. The Talentech Bug Bomb will destroy all your hated insects. Oh, thank God, because I hate them. Let's be real. Not a fan. Not a bug fan. Gonto would not want to be friends with me. Interesting. Since we're here... Okay. I think I see what's happening here. I don't think I can do it yet. Carpenter ants, bees, mosquitoes. Yo. Mosquitoes are awful. Unless it's bug fables. That's true. Bug fables can stay. They're cool. Hey guys, this is the shortest time I've ever taken to go to Hooktail Castle. You're welcome. A bee? A bee never gets old. Never, never. So serious for a second? Yeah, talk to me, Talon. Talentech explosion is obviously a joke thing. Yes, of course it is. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where the heck I'm going this time. The reversible stairs? Yes. This. Fog of War again? However, Talentech Inc. is my semi-official, being not a real ink, title for anything I make. No, I love it, Talon. That's hilarious. Perfect. I think. Nice job, Mario. You did it. Nicely done, Togepi. Beautiful. No, I think it's great, Talon. That's... Any creative person, I think, should really have a name like that in their back pocket. Like, oh. Like, on the off chance you ever need to put something out there, I don't know, I think it's nice to have a little thing like that, a name picked out a little bit that feels right to you. I did Togepi's thing at one point, I don't remember how. Bam! Like a project I make will be a certified Talentech project. No, I love that. I love that. It's so much fun. Not now, thank you. Gotta go pop up. It was silly. It's not what I needed. Alright. The reversible stairs are here? No. Crap. To be honest, having a semi-real company name available probably makes certain legal-related things easier. Yeah, possibly. Explosions are a bonus! Love it. Yeah, it was in here for sure. There it is. We got one. Good. Let's get some more piddly experience. Always the best. Because you had to use Coop to hit the thing to come this way. Okay. There's something in here? Or beyond the door? What did they say? Not in here. Right? Those tiny experience points add up. They definitely do. Oh, hey. Okay. Right. Now, this one I didn't notice. Yes, beyond the cursing chest. I just had to hope I was going the right direction. Because you know how lost I get in this stupid castle. I do not remember my way around at all. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Oh. Yeah, okay. I got an up arrow? Yo, guys, I got an up dude! You were trying to... Yes, this is true. You bring up a good point, Talon. Also, for reals, I got an up dude. I think that means I win. I got internet points that are worth nothing. I'm thrilled. I got an upvote from chat. Thanks, chat. You guys are the best. Alright, let's go report back to Mr. Mustache. Doop, 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 doop. Hopefully without getting too accosted by skeletons. Getting some serious interaction. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mohawk. Thank you for the chocolate bar. No, thank you. God, not the chocolate. Wow, there's a bunch of them. What do you do again? I've already forgotten. I'll pierce his defense, that's right. I'm back. Did I miss anything? We got an updoot. Diana, we got an up arrow. For some reason. On an unrelated note, I have chocolate I can eat today. Yo, Mohawk. I didn't even see that happening. I got a mushroom. Heck yeah on the chocolate. Music's borked. Music's borked again, guys! Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't remember how that one worked. Good! Thanks, auditions. Oh. Get him, girl! Toodaloo. I'm counting on you, Mouse. Cut through his defenses! Oh, audience. Yes, yes. To be fair, I didn't notice the mushroom amongst all the mushrooms. Oh my god, I didn't see him flinging through. Stylish! Still don't know what Stylish does! But I'm working on him. God, I need to go up the stairs first. Rude. Do, 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 do. Expert dodging by accident. I'm in the audience. I love the flips and stylish moves. So the purpose of the stylish moves is to make Diana entertained. So I'm doing my best. Yo, not only was that the fastest I've ever been to Hooktail's castle, but it's the fastest I've ever gone to the correct place in Hooktail's castle as well. Oh, I think that's something to celebrate. I'm very proud of myself. Yep. Yep. A banger stream. Alright, so what I'm thinking for this spot is I need to get up there somehow. I need to get on here from... I was thinking, like a bombable wall. It would show that it's bombable on both sides, perhaps, and I would come at it from the other side, but now I'm thinking I need to come at it from this side. And then... No, Diana, you're good. I actually know about the teaching badge. So that's fine. And so I come at it from the other side, come out here, hop on that thing somehow, maybe? And then, because that extends way over there, and I think would drop me off at that platform that I was trying to get onto? I don't really know. Yeah, actually, I think Teddy's the only mod. You're right. My stream's so small, I don't need no more mods necessarily. That's why I didn't delete it. No, well, to be honest, I thought it only worked for the basic dodging moves, and while that's helpful, I wasn't going for it. We were also saving for the W emblem at the time, which was a necessary purchase. I didn't realize it worked for stylish too. Hey, so, figured out a thing. Oh, okay. Here, would you like this updoot, my friend? What's this? An up arrow? You posted something online that people enjoyed and they gave you an updoot? Like the theater theme that the battles have? Yeah, it's super cute. Up? Of course! Bye. He's gone. This is an ultra stone, so that's what the star sign meant. I picked this up at a flea market years ago and forgot it was in the attic. Yo, big mood. With this I can power up your partners even more. I was pretty sure that's what that was. An ultra stone? We're cooking now. Let me know if you want to pop. Yeah. I think I'd rather have the arrow, to be honest. Mario can Mega Evolve now. Only one of them can Mega Evolve. Use Rally Wink to up Mario's attack by 1. Shell Slam all enemies. Dodgy Fog. Stampede. Infatuate. Bombast. Who's getting tier 3 first? I'm trying to decide. Mega Mario. Smooch. Okay, so I want to do Vivian because I love Vivian. But of... oh, I love Vivian. I just love her. She's my girl. Shazippy! Shazubi! Didn't know Shazubi was coming back so quick, but here you are. Gotta find more shinies. Heck yeah, I do. Have I missed any so far? Like, that I've noticed but not been able to figure out how to get? You know what I mean? Vivian is wonderful. She's the best. Stop the ride, please. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's look for some troubles. Do. Garf. Just 2? Goom Goom. And Eve, tell that person. I want you to meet and speak to someone for me. I'll tell you all about it at my house in Twilight Town. Yeah, okay. Do it right. We on it. Let's go. Vivian! Maybe we'll run into Bowser while we're there. Maybe the town will be totally exploded from Bowser setting off that giant bomb. Vivian? Vivian? Oh. I was like, where'd she go? I wonder where Bowser respawns when he loses a life? That's a good question. I want to know. Eve. Now, who is Eve? No, I don't want to be your type, ma'am. I'm good. Thanks. So I'm gonna go talk to a bunch of people. No, you're a dude. Depends when he last saved. That's fair. I'm assuming it's a lady based on the name Eve. This is the mayor. Crows. I'm assuming Eve's not in the inn? No, that's a dude. Probably his castle or Rogueport. Castle would make sense. Okay. None of you have read this manga that I was just remembering to reference, so never mind. I'm assuming none of you have read UQ Holder. How can you tell who's a dude and not a dude? I think all of these sprites are dudes. And then... Maybe Cammy does, though. She's crafty enough for that. That's true. And then all the ladies are more obvious. I'm not 100% sure on that. If I get desperate, I'll talk to other people. There's nobody in this room, in this house still. See, this is a very distinct, crow. It looks like I'm talking to the crow! Beautiful. I mean, no one in this village would ever wear that hat with those overalls. I mean that in a nice way, of course. You're a total trendsetter, seriously. Okay, sure. Yeah, alright. Diana, yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, you know UQ Holder. Holy crap, yes! Wow. Alright. So I was thinking of, the girl in UQ Holder whose name totally escapes me. She's like 1 billion years old, but I know it's a very stereotypical anime. She's alive for a long time, but she's stopped aging at like 10. But the way she has eternal life, basically, she sets up save points. I don't know exactly how she does it. They don't really get into that. She does a little thing where she starts. No, not Asuna. She's small. She's very small. She's literally like 10. Body-wise, because that's the age she discovered her powers, so she, like, does this little savey point thing, and then if she dies, she resets time back to the save point. I don't know. It's not important. I just remembered her. I don't remember her name offhand. I am probably... I'm sure I'm behind on UQ Holder. Not hugely, maybe 2 or 3 volumes. It fell into the trap that his works always fall into, where it becomes incredibly fan servicey, and that's about it, and I get real tired of it. I'm really interested in the world and the plot, and I like the characters, but holy crap, man. I don't care about the titties. Stop showing me the titties. Get on with the plot! I really loved Negima, though. Negima was so good. He got boned on that series. I need to figure out who I'm trying to find here. Are you Eve? Lady with the children? It is, it's her. Oh, Mario, you've accepted my trouble request? Well, it's hard to talk about in front of the children. Can we step outside? Yeah, okay. There was so much time travel in that series, I got confused. It was very confusing. You're not wrong on that. I liked some of what they did. There's other stuff I wasn't so big on. Oh, hydrate, you gotta be cool. Ah, excellent, excellent. How you doing, Be Cool? It's good to see you. I said the plot, not the plots of land. No more tracts of land. I need you to help me meet someone. His name is Podley, my former love. Aw, snap, we've met Podley. I recognize that name. I don't remember who he is. We had the same dream, to be stars of the musical stage. We shared our dreams, and we shared a wonderful love for a time. In that cramped little apartment, we huddled together, poor but happy. But when I finally got a part in the Broadshroom play, Broadshroom, as the leading lady, Podley left me. He left a quickly scrawled note that said only this: My dear, I would only dim your bright future. Farewell. Oh, Podley, why? My dream was always to be with you, not to be a star that shines alone. I wanted only to shine with him. Success was nothing without him. I left the production while it was in rehearsal. Forgot about Podley and my dreams. I got married and lived the house of a housewife, happy in its quiet comforts. Okay, good. I worried for a minute that these were all Podley's children. And then he just left her. And now I'm surrounded by beautiful children. My happiness is so complete now, I'd forgotten about those days. But then I heard a rumor that Podley was running a Chuck-a-Cola shop in Rogueport. Oh. Could you please tell him that I would like to see him again? Tell him that pure-hearted Eve has not forgotten her first love. Did Mario just go... Yes, pure-hearted Eve was my stage name. Please meet with Podley and ask how he feels about me. Please, Mario. He did! He went... Podley's a jerk we hate? I'll have to remember. I don't remember offhand. What's up, Shauna? How's it going? Oh, Magic Conch, will we make Kenshin do the trifecta today?
I say yes. But why bother? You're just going to pull me again anyway.
The lore, it's too much. Podley did the thing with Scarlet and Bobbery? Why is that not coming to mind? That just happened, like, last week. Podley's the correct... Why? Why isn't that coming to mind at all? Podley. Podley! Podley! Hang on. Podley had the letter. Podley had the letter. Podley had the letter. Okay. I'm back in it. Oh god, they upgraded. They upgraded! I was like, yeah, Scarlet and Bobbery. What happened? Podley had the letter. You need someone to slap your brain. Nah, I got it. I can slap my own brain. Alright. To be fair, that was 2 streams ago. Hey, what's up, Gross? No slap streamer. What is the trifecta? You will find out, Diana, because they're gonna do it at some point. Welcome to Podley's Place, an intersection of human lives and drama, if you will. Oh, I will, sir. What's that you say? What is it, Mario? Tell me. You look so serious. Human? Yeah, that's a good point, Talon. What? Eve? Pure-hearted Eve? Is he physically iterating all of those ellipses? What is this human of which you speak? I guess Mario, technically, but nobody else. Yeah, there really aren't any other humans besides Mario, is there? And Peach. And Luigi, of course. That's about it. That's about it. He's washing those dishes real intently. Huge jacked man? Yeah, huge jacked man. I know no such person. Oh, but perhaps you could tell this Eve person something. Tell her, live in the moment. And is all that you needed? Because I'm a little busy. I'm a little busy washing this glass. Okay. Rude. Only 3 humans. I loved him in The Greatest Showman. I actually didn't see that. But he's been in some... he's been real good at some stuff. I see he's doubling down on the jerkiness. Podley? Not a good guy. Not a good guy. He's not changing his opinion of me. Not in the least. Podley doesn't have the same effect as Crumley. Crumley. Girl, I got some bad news. For you and your hungry children. Have you met with Podley? Really? What did he say? Tell her the truth or make up something quick. Podley tells this random dame to keep living her life, to keep going on and live in the moment. But Bobbery? Nah, he's gonna let him wallow in self-pity and blame himself. Podley. Twilight Town seen here without an obvious scorch mark. Yeah, how come? There was a giant scene-ending bomb that went off. How come I can't see any aftermath? Oh, what should I do, guys? Kinda wanna make something up. I wanna know what the game's gonna give me. Yeah, or a giant hole or something? Tell her the truth? Yeah, I probably should. Gotta go the truth on this one. Yeah, I don't want her to pine after a jerk. I wanna know what the made-up thing is, but I shouldn't let her pine after a jerk. I gotta tell her the truth. Hey, yo, this dude sucks. Don't be Podley. You're right, Diana. So, Podley's forgotten about me. That's fine. I guess I was just feeling nostalgic. I'll probably forget about it. You know, I have these little ones to think of, so I have plenty to keep my mind busy. I would access my text files from the game. Mommy, so hungry, food. They aren't marked. Oh, darn it. Oh, we're having a feast tonight, kids. We're gonna kill and eat Mario. For delivering me bad news. I have special dinners from his ST's shop. Mario, you have one too. Oh, Mario, your inventory's full! Well, I'll just leave this here for you to grab whenever you can. I'd be searching random files for 20 minutes. Oh, don't worry about it then. That looks shiny as heck. Look at all those stars, yo. This is taking me back. For some reason, all those stars together like that is really putting me in mind of, y'all heard of Rainbow Bright? Some of you are gonna be way too young for Rainbow Bright. But, I was a little too young for Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright was more my sister's time. She's 7 years older than me. She had a Rainbow Bright doll. But I remember having a book on tape of Rainbow Bright. Dude, I had a book on tape of a Rainbow Bright, story, where the colors disappeared or some shit. And the stars on her outfit look just like that. It's really transporting me. It really is. Whew. I'm glad some of you know who Rainbow Bright is. For the record, I never watched the show, only the one movie with the mechanical horses. And now, to be fair, I never watched any Rainbow Bright. I had a comforter with them on it when I was really little. Oh, I love it. When you say Rainbow Bright, I think Light Bright. Also an excellent toy. I loved my Light Bright. Didn't have enough papers for it, but I enjoyed it. Is that a Star Burger? I think it's a Star Burger. It's very much covered in stars, though. I'll go drop something off in my inventory and pick it up, and we'll see what it is exactly. Thank you so much, Mario. You've breathed new life into this old girl's heart. You solved the mystery. Yeah, Mario? Oh, Mommy, why are you crying, Mommy? Toy/fire hazard. That was how we found out I had color difficulties. Oh, no! Really? Oh. Oh. Hey, girl. I could never tell the difference between the neon yellow and the neon green pegs. Oh, no. It's a giant lamp with plastic? I mean, yeah. But surely the bulb wasn't that bad. Just don't leave it on for hours at a time. Come on now. I'm here to store. I'm gonna get rid of the Sleepy Sheepy. I don't need that. Thank you. Thanks. I just have Talon, you aren't wrong. I just have a part of me that's, like, in denial a little bit. Only because, effectively, so a Light Bright was a plastic thing surrounded by a hot bulb. Essentially the same thing as a Easy Bake Oven. A plastic thing surrounding a hot bulb. Except my Easy Bake Oven never baked anything. I tried. I mixed up the little thing, I put it in the pan, I shoved it in the doodad, I waited the time that the paper said, I pulled it back out, it fell off the stick and splattered everywhere because it didn't bake at all. And if the Easy Bake Oven designed to bake a thing via this hot bulb couldn't bake my cookie, cake, whatever it was supposed to be, I don't think it would. I feel like, how could it set the Light Bright on fire? I don't know, that's just me. It was such a disappointment. You're right, that Easy Bake Oven was a disappointment. I wanted it so bad that year, and I got it, and it was awful. I only made one thing once, and it was still doughy. Oh, mine was just straight up batter. It fell off the little dumb hook thing and splattered everywhere. It was awful. Awful. Anyway, let's get the Star Burger. Hey, Mario, you're back. Gift for me? Uh-oh. What? I didn't see what it was. Oh, Meteor Meal. It's right at the top there. So the oven worked in reverse? Or just not at all. Food that refills 7 HP and gradually recovers even more? Interesting. Interesting. Not bad. Not super great, but not bad. Now, Light Bright versus Easy Bake Oven, I will say, the Light Bright I had was I think, I don't know about original one, but definitely an 80s one, an old school one, whereas the Easy Bake Oven I didn't get until the 90s. So, the 80s was still a little bit of a dangerous time for toys. Like, there's still some shifty stuff. The 90s is when it mostly started to ease back and become crappier, I would say. Culminating in the 2000s, where they really removed every bit of danger from the toys that had existed previously, you know what I mean? Easy Bake, what you gonna make? Oh, I don't even remember the Easy Bake Oven song. I remember one specifically. I don't remember all the words. It's so fast to bake, now toppings on top. That was fast, great! It was not great. It didn't bake fast. It was straight up lies. Kids in the commercial. Nothing, because it doesn't work. Alright, next trouble. Only a couple of troubles, not that many troubles. I'm a little sad about that. I'm enjoying the troubles. Goom Goom, looking for a gal. I'm pretty happy living out here on Keelhaul Key, but there's one thing I miss. I need a girlfriend. Please come listen to my request. I'm in the storeroom deep in the cave on Keelhaul Key. Okay. Goom Goom.
Goom.
Let's go see what that fool wants. What kind of lady friend are you looking for? All the way back to the storeroom. Hopefully it won't take too long to get there. Because what, they busted out another entrance right there at the beginning of Keelhaul Key, didn't they? Bye, Luigi. Do 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 do. Whoop.
Goom Goom.
I am going to Keelhaul Key, thank you. Excellent, muy bueno. To see we go, amigo. Set sails, destination Keelhaul Key. Oh. Didn't know it was gonna lift out of the water. Boing! I really want to play that Donkey Kong Bongo game on stream sometime. I'm afraid it's just gonna be too darn loud. I'm afraid it's just gonna be too darn loud. I need to do some test recordings ahead of time sometime. To see what is really, how awful it would actually be. Ship spot? What's that? So yeah, the storeroom's just back here, isn't it? Or, hang on. What? Hang on. Still waiting for Hey You Pikachu. I think I'm gonna do that around my birthday stream, you know? I think that's what I want to do. So wait. Oh, the storeroom. Okay, I remember. I remember. God, that is a walk. Damn it. This better be worth it. Alright, hang on. We're gonna switch to my dear. Right, that's not it. I have to make sure my microphone still works. Although, I might be able to sub that in for a regular mic. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see. Right, Togepi? Yeah, but I'm gonna get into battles. I'm sure. I think I'd rather have Vivian out. Oh, dodge him! Dodge him like the Dodgems. Dodge him riders. Alright, now I need him. You right. You right. Serpentine! Honestly don't know where that came from. Is that supposed to be a carbuncle from Puyo Puyo? Or the meme where the Grumps like doing? I don't know where it came from, I just remember from long ago people going, goo goo, which is probably where my buddy got it from. I just know that once in a while he'll just make weird noises, and one of them is, goo. It's probably the same thing that you're referencing, Teddy. I honestly don't know. I'll have to ask him. They're coming into town next month or so? I can't wait! It's gonna be so good. I miss them. Alright, the enemies seem to have disappeared. Aside from the Chompy boys, and thank God. Because that was really annoying. That makes it a lot less painful to get here. Alright. Boo! Boo! Damn Stash Bro rocks. Oh, Mohawk. Eternally mad about mustaches in media. Hang on, I'm gonna wait. I think that, that flame down there is you, Mohawk. Mustache? 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 Oh, I missed my timing. Don't worry, I don't have a stash. Yeah, but you're not on camera. Blah! Forgot those were there! Crud. Rude. Toodaloo! Went right over my head, but I'll take it. Nothing. Oh, come on! Ridiculous. Why the music so derpy in this game, though? For real! I've never had a game that did that, where the music just totally glitches up. Wild. Alright, we need Mouse in this. Oh right, Mouse is stylish too, I forgot about hers. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on, Mario. No! I got a crappy bingo! Oh no! Yay, poison! I got wrecked. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, she's choking. She's choking. Someone help her. Someone help her. I like how her stylist is just jumping as she runs back. So now you know what the poison bingo does. To my detriment, yes. What a way to celebrate. I mean, you're not wrong. Ah! Yes, I am glad you didn't spoil it, Mohawk. Thank you. Oh. Can I reveal another stylish flip tip? You know what? Yes. Yes, Diana, you may. I would like to know. At least we're near a level up. Not near enough. Good. Oh god, I love the giant bob-omb. They're so good. Precious. Wow, not hitting that Mario one very well. Doo-doo-doo. Stylish! I drowned Teddy with knowledge? Did you now? So many boos in the audience. So when you do the first flip after hammering, if you hit A on the ground again, he'll flip again? Really? Ooh, gonna have to try that one. That's neat. That's neat. Yeah. Oh, it didn't flip. Oh, didn't time that well. Alright, probably shouldn't slap a flame. Talon proudly he claimed he drowned me. Oh, God. Oof. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, I didn't get that timing right. Oh, that's gonna take some tricky. That's gonna be some tricky tricks. Just wanted to play MKW Online again. Yo, we got the level up though. Beautiful. unfortunately is a complex subject. Unfortunate indeed. We might as well save while we're here. You know we gotta get to badge points. Speaking of which, I should probably see if there's any I can spend off the top of my head. I don't know. I gotta go through, like, the rarer badge shops to see if there's anything I want to buy. Fire drive. Assaults all around enemies and burns them. The peach badge? Put on the Pretty Lucky for the partner. Gives Mario Peach's color scheme. Ah, but what did I save up the W emblem for? Flower saver. Can I put on something else just for fun? Last stand. Use power smash. Bounce. I didn't. Well, then I guess for now, I'll put on Pretty Lucky P and... Last Stand P. Sure. That's pretty good. Those are good, helpful things.
Yeah.
I'm bound and determined here. No! Come on! Let me do the second jump! I got the double stylish! It's beautiful. I love it. You do have a fair number of expensive ones you could save for. Never more a moment where badge points will not be helpful. Yo, the second bingo of the night! It's a good one too! Didn't need it, but... Excellent. Just say 61 isn't divisible by 3. Yeah, I feel like 25 for health and FP is a pretty solid number. I will probably just go for badge points from now on. Because any number of badge points is going to be helpful, but I think I'm at a decent equilibrium when it comes to, health and FP. Words. Want another flip tip? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh, I missed the second one again. Alright, let's pull out Mouse. Meow meows. Could probably use that, especially if this thing's gonna explode on me. Oh, never mind, it didn't explode on me. Shitty-bitty-bee. Bam! Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Bye, Mouse! Chief. Well, there you are.
A goom goom.
Hey, thanks for taking on my trouble all the way out here. I know it's far. Came out here to enjoy island life, but now that I'm here, I just feel lonely. There's no one here to date. I mean, no one. I'm chatting up sea turtles here. So all I need you to do is introduce me to a nice girl. That's it. A girl. Okay? I guess my type would be petite, younger than me, and pretty, not drop-dead hot. Yeah, cute little Goomba gal would just be perfect. Please help me. Please. When Mario hits the ground after the second flip, plus it again for one more massive. Oh, man. But you didn't hear it from me. Hey, do you want to meet Goombella?
That's Goom Goom, who asked us for help, remember? Looks like he's enjoying life here on Kielhaki, but he's a bit lonely. By the way, you don't suppose I'd qualify as a cute Goomba gal, do you?
I'm hoping you do. He wants flurry. She's none of those things. She's not petite. She's not younger than him. And she is drop-dead gorgeous, honey. Hey, how's it going? Did you happen to find a cute girl for... Whoa! Yeah, wow, yo, she's cute, really cute. And that ponytail, man. Perfect. Slam dunk, man. Yes, slam dunk. This may be a bit soon, but I have to confess my love to this girl. I'm so glad I thought of this. Hi. Do you believe in love at first sight, Ilju? Because, you know, I do. And,
What are you trying to say? Just spit it out already.
I love you. I think I've loved you since before I was born. Please, go out with me.
Jeepers. This is awkward.
That sundae looks like it's made of bombs. It's real gross, actually.
I'm going out with Mario. Honest, I'm so sorry. You're real cute, though.
Goombella. What? You have a boyfriend? Man, I've had enough of this. Is he leaving? Peace. This game's amazing, you guys.
Yikes. I feel like I did something totally brutal.
You did, girl. And then you took his sundae.
Well, Mario, why don't you take this as a reward for dealing with that guy? You're carrying too many things at the moment. Why don't you take care of your inventory and then pick it up?
Girl.
Now let's get moving.
You solved the mystery. Scrap what? Alright, what can I ditch? Probably this mushroom. No, I don't want to use it. Fine, I'll use it. I'm gonna use it on Mouse. No, not Bobbery. No. What? It used it! Oh my god, fine. You solved the mystery? A couple's cake. You can't eat it alone. Oh, watch me. Excellent. Beautiful. Good job, Mario. You nailed it. Good job, bro. Oh, didn't quite make it there. Time for another map update? Yeah, we'll go do that thing. What's the red button do? There was a thing on a chain that raised. There's a little platform in the storage room, and when you hit it, the platform goes up, and then there was a key up top. Doot 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 doot. Time to plug the map in and download the latest info. Ouch. Doot 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 doot. Oh, I still don't have that one. Oh, I see. Well then. Hang on. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, to bring out our girl, our little chatty girl.
That's a Buzzy.
Oh, I already. Never mind. Oh, I jumped on him first. Oh, crap. Rude. I forgot. Dang it. Doo-doo-doo. I need to get the winged Buzzy Beetle. Bye, coin. God, Vivian being attached to the ground at all times is my favorite. She's so, her tail's so long. It's great. Whoop. Alright, back to town. I'm really glad I thought to use Goombella for that trouble. Otherwise, we would have been fumbling for a long time, perhaps. Talking to every Goomba in the town. Yes, Talon? What have I forgotten? It's guaranteed. Is there a fan in the background? No, but my windows are open. Is there something distracting? I can close the windows. Good job, me. Here's something. So my windows are open. Although there's nothing really happening outside. I don't hear anything. Viteby is playing D&D on his computer in the other room? Maybe. Oh, we are in an area with water. That could be what's happening. We'll see when I exit this area, yeah? Oh, I didn't do another one. It's not the waves? I don't have anything else open. I don't know. Oh, game, you're scaring me with that. Did you see how long that delay was? Okay. It's rhythmic, but not consistent. It's definitely coming from the stream. That was a scary delay, wasn't it? I was like, oh, we're done. We're done. Fortunately, I pretty much save whenever I come to a save point in this game. Did you just hear the noise just now? Talon? Wait. Where am I? I can walk through this. Never mind. I was like, how do I get out? Okay. Then it might be cars driving by. Let me close this window. Because I did just hear a car drive by, and that's why I was like... Let me know if that solves it. it's such an because the cars driving by is such an ambient noise that I wouldn't notice it, since I'm also actively focused on the game. But once you pointed it out, I was like, oh, I did hear something. And it does sort of sound like waves. Didn't mean to jump on you, in case you're wondering. Aw, missed it again. Alright, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying for that third one. Oh, I think you meant to jump. You're right, Teddy, I did. Oh, I think I need to hit it at a different time. Now I must check if Talon was right. What are you talking about? Talon's always right. Talon knows what's up. It's funny that the fuzzies are mostly gone now. They were plaguing this area when I came through in the chapter. That's interesting. No, I've seen Talon wrong like once. Ah. I enjoy being wrong. Talon, I closed the window. Did that help you? Did that help the noise? By the way? Ah! Means I learned something. That's true. It's a very healthy way of looking at it. That's hard to remember sometimes. Need to leave? Thanks for being here, Cerber Kirby. It was great to have you. Have a great evening. Yeah, we're going back to Rogueport. Bueno. The noise is pretty much disappeared. Good. Yeah, so I got two windows that were open. There's one directly behind me right here and one over on the wall over there. That one aims towards the creek, so the noise takes a lot longer. Potential noise takes a lot longer to get around. But this one, while the street's a distance away, it is a bit of a straight shot. So the noise is going to come in more that way, so with that window closed, we should be good. Unfortunately, being wrong also results in being wrong less and less, so I'm usually right. Two wrongs don't make a right, but three mights make a left. Thanks, Cosmo. Alright. We need to... Talon was right. What did we just say? Talon is frequently right. Oh, the triple trip flip is just the power smash? Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll try to remember to do that the next time I do power smash. I'm sad. On the other hand, that makes sense. Power smash is bigger and more dramatic, so it would warrant another... No, I'm not trying to rub it in. We just had a whole conversation about Talon being right about stuff. I didn't mean to rub it in. God, I can't wait to get the next level hammer. I hope that happens in the next, This is not where I want to be. I would gladly accept being wrong if that was the case. I was saying a thing and it just went completely out of my brain. Oh, wow, all the enemies are upgraded. Neat. Power Smash and Piercing Blow. Seriously, I would go, yay, I'm wrong! Alrighty. Vivian, let's show off our new crystal shard. Let's upgrade the map. Mappity map. Shoobity bee bee bee. It's an old piece of paper. It wasn't the cars per se, but it's sort of a vibration that happens when noise comes in. Interesting. Talon, your sensitive hearing is very fascinating to me. Legitimately. I can still hear it slightly when I talk. Oh, well that could be a mic thing. And that I don't know how to fix. I mean, hell. I spent weeks trying to fix electronic whine, electronic interference noise in the background, and why my voice was coming in garbage. Weeks before I finally found a thing online that was like, hey, it was like somebody who had a similar issue, and they're like, can't figure out this thing, I've tried everything. And the person in the forum was like, alright, is it this, is it this? Also, as a very basic troubleshooting, like, basic level of did you turn it off and on again? Is your mic backwards? Is your mic upside down? And I was like, that's not a thing. Mics are mics, they're not upside down. My mic was upside down. Made a big difference! Made an insane amount of difference! I felt like an idiot! The location of the crystal shard was recorded on your magical map. We're going to Rome. Crystal shard's in our building.
All set, then let's go see Professor Frankly.
Let's do it! Let's go see Bernie Sanders. My hearing is fascinating to me too. Also annoying at times.
Great news, my friends. The next crystal shard is in Poshley Heights.
Poshley Heights, okay.
Hang on, haven't I heard that lots of rich and famous people call that place home? Oh, yes, and I'm fairly certain there's a shrine to the shards called Poshley Shankdom.
I asked if it was a fan because it sounded like the oscillating of a fan motor. Ah, I see what you're saying. No, I don't have any fans in here, so that's why I was confused for a minute. I was like, I don't hear anything.
No fearsome monsters or dangerous dungeons this time either. It's just a tourist attraction.
Yeah, but we also went to the Glitzville, so sorry if I say I don't trust you.
Poshley Heights, huh? Okay, how do we get there? That's the best part. You ride the most famous train of all, the Access Express. Yes, after a luxurious steam engine excursion, the next crystal shard will be yours.
This is exciting. We're getting ready to start my favorite chapter. Yo, Mr. B. What mic do I have? It's a newer NW700.
Getting those crystal shards has been back-breaking work, but this time it'll be a cinch. Will they let us aboard? I heard you have to be a rich or famous to get a seat.
We'll just bribe the mafia again. I hope it doesn't count as a spoiler, but I love this chapter so much. No, you're good.
That may be true. Perhaps you can ask John Pianta for his help on this too. Are you kidding? Everyone says he's an awful man. Doesn't he extort people? Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice, do we? Let's get this done quickly.
I've already talked to him once. He loved me.
Actually, you're worse yet. We may not have much time left, so you must hurry.
John Pianta.
I kind of go, when I talk like this, it kind of does that. John Pianta. I'll go gather all the information I can. You guys just handle your end of things.
Yeah, okay. Frankly, you know nothing about quantum law. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Sorry, I just wanted to... Yeah, I guess I'll stop at the inn. You do not say this'll be a cinch. I think that's exactly what he said. The universe will hear you. I sleep. Doo-doo. on that list of things you should never say. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, I was just thinking, looking around. So there's that treasure chest that's over yonder that I've not figured out how to get yet. You all know what number 1 is, I'm not saying it. Make action commands easy, but earn less star power. Let's call P. Nah, I don't need these. Since we have money and potentially badge points to spare, I was gonna check, just to double check. Also, I should see what this gentleman is doing. List of things you should never say. Reindeers are better than people? Hey, speaking of mustaches. Slogo, classic. Goodbye, Jam and Jelly. Stopwatch. No badges here, though. I'm out. Bye. Alright, I want to check out the other underground stuff, but I'm gonna pop in and talk to Pianta first. Oh, besides Slogo, sorry. I know that's a badge. I don't know what I was... Yeah, that doesn't matter. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, friend. Oh, he's dying? Oh. Francesca. Oh, poor boss. The big man's been sick with the loneliness ever since his daughter skedaddled. Oh, the boss Frankie's gone. The boss is in shambles. What's the syndicate to do? I never understood the point of Slogo. It's funny! Also, wasn't there a point, a section in the first game where you needed to sneak past, some enemies while they were, like, asleep? And you were supposed to sneak past them, and it was way easier with the Slogo on? That scruffy gang of punk thieves is stealing jobs from us left and right. Hey, what enough about us and our stupid problems, huh? What can we do for you? Well, what? Tickets for the ritziest train in town? For the XX Express? That's a tongue twister. Whoa, you want tickets for that rolling wingding? It's got the wingding spots on there? Neat. I just had a vision of it, like, being a steam engine. It comes steam spewing out the little thing on the top. Except it's just wingdings. It's just the wingdings. Mr. P, you're making me want to use it for the rest of my playthrough just so I get some love. That's the spirit, Teddy. Ooh, ain't nothing we can do about that. Yeah, I was giving out tickets. That's rich. You gotta talk to the boss for that. That's what I'm here for. In the original game, it's for people with low dexterity to sleep past... Yeah, the sleeping clubbas, that's the one. In this, no clue. So I'm sure... Even if there's no real use for it, it's a well-loved item. That's just for funsies. Francesca. Just can't stand to see the boss like this. If we just knew what those newlyweds were, we could take the boss to see him.
You mean that cute couple, Frankie and Francesca? Weren't they on Keelhaul Key?
Yeah, we do know where they are. Convenient. What's that now? What'd you say? Repeat that. You know where the young Miss Pianta is at? Really? No lie? I swear to you, if you're lying, I'll turn you into confetti, so help me. Oh, yeah. Well, if that's where she is, why don't you bring her back here, huh? Be a pal. I thought you said you were gonna bring the boss to her. We'd go ourselves, but we can't leave the boss unprotected, you get me? Yeah, you bring us Miss Francesca. And we'll do what we can to get your train tickets. We got a deal or what? Take a hike, Mom. Yeah, we got a deal. See, now that's better. I knew once you understood our predicament, you couldn't refuse. Don't screw this up. Okay. Back to Keelhaul Key, although it's just gonna take a second to get there, honestly. No big. But if you had low dexterity, how'd you get it in the first place? I don't remember where it was in the first game. I mostly remember when and why, or when you would use it, / why you would use it. because of ProZD and Jay playing it. Because they were like, oh, look, the Slogo badge! Put it on. And Jay's like, I'm not gonna put it on. And he's like, just put it on, it'll be great. And then they got to that part where he was supposed to sneak past the Clubbas. And he's like, put on the Slogo badge. And Jay's like, I'm not gonna put it on. And he's like, no, for real, I'm serious about this, just put it on. And he didn't do it. So it looks like Don Pianta's gotten sick. He's sick! Poor guy. Poor guy! Back to Keelhaul Key. Muy bueno. I think he's just experiencing a little slow go. Aren't we all? It was on a specific ledge in the Superhammer room of Dry Ruins that required specific timing to land on. Ah, right. A little bit different at the dexterity. It's timing versus dexterity, I would say. I mean, I guess they're elements of each other. Yeah. Ishnael's revenge sent the Don a gift and he put it on. How foolish. That's not the... Oh my god, it drives me nuts that the way to go forward is not right here. That's where I want to go instinctively. It's where I want to go. Should be there. Hey, so... Where'd they go? What, Captain Stash? What, the Piantas? Oh, they're in the jungle looking for something, I think. Can't get away from this damn island. Can't get away! Jeez, Toads, wash your faces. Yeah! They made it out to civilization. They made it to a settlement at least. Why can't they wash? Dirty boys. You're wrong. You're not wrong, MC Shell. How are you doing? It's good to see you tonight. Welcome. It'll be short. The universe heard you. You fool! You're right, Talon. When you're right, you're right. Now I gotta find these fools. Oh, I found these fools. Hey, Broseph. This is your favorite Mario game? I'm playing it for the first time ever. I'm having an absolute blast. It's amazing. So if you would enjoy watching someone experience it for the first time, you're in the right place. Just ask that you do not spoil anything for me. I want to experience it on my own as much as possible. If there's perhaps a tip that you think I should learn, just ask first before you say what it is. And if I ask a question, I'm probably just talking to myself, and I don't necessarily want an answer like, I'm stuck, how the heck do I get through this? Just wait a sec, and see if I actually... If I have a real question, then I will say, okay, chat, I'm actually asking you guys, what the heck is this thing? So, appreciate it. Welcome. Another Paper Mario fan. I've had a lot of people say that this is like their favorite game of all time. Glad you like it. I will give no pointers. Not even if you ask. That's an attitude to take. It's true. Spoilers will result in missiles, lasers, and other explosive armaments. Don't scare him off, Talon. Come on. Oh, hey, it's Mario. How you been, dear pal? We got something for you? Or we do something for you? Yes, you do something for me. What? The boss is sick?
Oh, poor Daddy. Oh no. And at a time like this.
Oh, God.
You see,
I'm pregnant.
I just dropped the wedding ring Frankie gave me around here. I can't possibly leave until I find that ring. Otherwise something may eat it.
Really, girl?
It must be somewhere between here and that Skull Rock.
Listen for a second, my dear fuzzy little coconut. Shouldn't we forget about that ring for now and go check on the boss?
How could you say that, Frankie? That ring was a symbol of our love. We have to find it. We have to.
Do you?
Or maybe you don't love me anymore, is that it?
Friends, this is emotional abuse. Do not do this. Do not listen to this. No. To be fair, I have difficulties knowing where the line is myself sometimes, so sometimes a conservative approach is the best approach. You are correct. It will result in not that. Yeah, that's it. That's why I opt for close to no helpfulness. I tend to give too much if I do. That's totally fair. I respect that. But really, emotional abuse. Don't do this. Oh, of course I love you. My little bacon burger. My little bacon burger. Wow, is Francesca my ex? Oh, Teddy, you poor thing. I'm so sorry. Ugh.
None of your sweet talk now. You're gonna have to say you love me 100 times.
Wow, 100 times? Hon, your dad is dying.
If you love me, you have to say it, Frankie.
Should probably have learned my lesson the second time, but I got too excited. Oh, Mohawk. Seriously, this girl. I'm hoping she's just not intentionally emotionally abusive here, but just, like, not smart. Not well educated, like, spoiled brat type stuff that she could learn from her mistakes, you know? I really want that. I don't want her to be rude. I don't want her to be mean on purpose. Oh, come on now, babe. Of course I love you, my little short stack. Short stack! No, please, let's go.
No! You have to say it 99 more times, Frankie.
No! Fine, you crazy dame. Oh god, they're gonna do this, aren't they? No. Don't do this to me. Game! Game! 10 times. Like father, like daughter, very demanding. Quantum mechanics, people, quantum mechanics. Oh my god, it's counting it. No! God, I can't believe they're doing this. I can believe they're doing this. Press B. Faster? Not really. It's not going any faster. Not well, there it goes. There, I said it.
Oh, Frankie, baby. You're such a silly Billy.
Frankie is me right now. Cheers, Mohawk. You should have read each one in his voice. Oh, M. No, I didn't have the patience for that. Okay, here comes the trifecta. M, thank you so much for the follow, MC Shell. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Spud Squad. You're just in. You followed just in time for the trifecta. We call this the trifecta, where the hydrate, the stretch, and the squats all happen at the same time. It's trifecta time! So we did the hydrate. I saw my cue. Oh. I worked outside all day yesterday. I'm not that sore, but I'm a little sore. So the stretch. Oh, stretching the shoulders. Ah. Oh, boy. Ooh, my back popped. Probably didn't hear that one. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I make a lot of noise. You're such a little brooch. Wrong cue. Oh, you're good, be cool. Alright, now for the squats. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Didn't feel like pulling my other hand open. 8, 9, 10. And that's the trifecta. Yay, Spud Squad. Couldn't let the magic conch down, you know. You're right. You're right. Frankie was not amused by any of that. Now I'm a little cream puff. Let's find that ring right away. What do you say? I wonder if those two will be alright on their own. Oh yeah, Diana, are you still here? Did you see?
Mario, I think it might be a good idea to help them.
I mean, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if anybody can help these two. I'll help Frankie get out of that relationship, I'll tell you that much. Alright, somewhere around here. I'm not gonna make this an every stream thing, don't worry. Pretty funny though. I can't lie to you. Oh, dang it. You like it here? I'm glad. I try and maintain a nice chill vibe. Real friendly. Like you're hanging out with your buds on the couch. Just kinda shooting the shit while you hang out, you know? Stylish! Ah. I would say until I run out of channel points, but truth. Yeah, I gotta come up with something to do about channel points, you guys, I'm sorry. Double stylish! Chill us? We go way beyond chill. That's how we roll. We love having company and talking about games we love. Respectfully, of course. We don't stand Wait, hang on. We don't stand making other people feel bad about the games we like. Oh, no, no, no. We're big on I don't share your opinion, but I respect it. Kind of feel. We don't go in for that, oh, you don't feel that way? You're wrong. No, none of that biz. Are they hidden in the... This better not be hidden in the bushes. I just skipped a bunch of bushes. Probably hidden in the bushes. Oh my god. I thought it might be an obvious thing where it was out in the open. We'll see. What do you mean we don't like Superman 64? You dare have a differing opinion? Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? To be fair, I would try Superman 64. If I had access to it, I would dabble. I was recently able to add Superman 64 to my ROM library. Oh man, have you tried it yet, Talon? Hey, you found it! That was that, right? It was. Good, that wasn't that bad. Ish? My brain remembers it differently. I'm mostly asking because, like, obviously you know what the internet's opinion is. You know what the prevailing opinion is. But that's not always the truth. So I'm like, I'm curious to get an actual first-hand opinion, if you know what I mean. It's jaggier than I remembered.
Ah, that's it! That's my ring! You found it! Frankie, now we can go home to Daddy.
We sure can, my little cheese and cracker.
Cheese and cracker!
And my little bacon burger. My little short stack. Let's go.
Well, so anyway, we'll be down at the dock. Hurry back, please.
No, I'm coming right after you. We should have just warped there, honestly. I have to play it more to get an opinion. Whenever you do it, let us know, because I'm very curious. You and me ever call each other my little bacon burger? We do not. But I kind of want to. Okay, Mario, I think we're ready, pal. Yeah, we are. Let's go back to room.
Oh, Daddy, please hang in there until we get there.
I had a bacon burger for lunch, incidentally. I had a bacon burger for dinner. It was called the Rise and Shine Burger. It had a fried egg and bacon on it. Most delicious. And then a side of mac and cheese. Mac and cheese was so-so. It was pretty average. I wouldn't purposefully order that again unless I was really craving just any old mac and cheese, you know. Their onion rings were good. Very greasy, like... What? The kind of greasy that once you start getting to the bottom of the little paper tray, it's just, like, kind of gross down there. The onion rings, like, the onion inside was so soft. It was very good. The fries worked pretty good, too. They were alright. A little bit of seasoning on them. A little bit of salt.
We have to see Daddy immediately.
You got it, Francisca. Okay, I'll meet you there. Also, the quick savey save, because you never know when the game's gonna explode. It's made me nervous already. Tonight, in fact. Every time that battle music derped. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my god, did you see them up in the corner? They actually walked all the way there. Or it was glitchy. I'm not sure which. Toss up. At a lunch bowl for my lunch. Damn. Was it a cheese and cracker? Was it my little cheese and crackers? Lunchable? Hey girl, bye girl. Yes, my little cheese and cracker.
Daddy, Daddy, wake up! Open your eyes!
Cue the drama. Floppio did so too, I didn't notice him. Boss! Yeah, he does not look good. From Soap Opera Part 2. Francesca?
Daddy!
Boss! Oh, my little Francesca, you came back for me. And you too, Frankie. He cured! He was dying of the Padme sickness. He was dying of the Padme sickness. He's fine, his toes haven't turned colors.
Of course we did, Daddy. As soon as we heard you were ill, we dropped
Everything and rushed back here. Sure you did. Francesca, Frankie, I was wrong. I was a stubborn old man. Forgive me. I know I may regret saying this, but I want the two of you to stay here, with me. I can't bear to be away from you two crazy kids. I'm an old man now. I need peace. Oh God. I guess the time has come for me to stop being so selfish, causing everyone trouble. It's like even Don Pianta, the dawn of untimely death, can't escape to old age. You very clearly look like you're not dying anymore. The time has come, everyone. I'm gonna retire. Whoa, boss! No, it's time. I mean it. And I want you to be my successor, Frankie. What do you say, Frankie? As of today, you are the new head of the Pianta Syndicate. What? Boss, you still got it in you. Yeah, spring chicken, you don't gotta do this. And I mean, me? Boss? No, you the one, Frankie. I've been thinking that for a long time now. He aged real fast. He was slamming people like a week ago, tops. You'll do just fine, kid. I got a feeling about you. A good one. I want you to take care of Francesca and the rest of the syndicate. The way I did. Boss! You, Mario. Looks like you've done yet another favor for me, kid. Mario's like, no, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, about that, boss. Oh, this is gonna be just beautiful, I know it. What did you guys do? Oh, well, we kinda promised him something, boss. We told him we'd get him a ticket onto XS Express if he brought your daughter. Whoa, is that all? You had me worried for a second. Come on over here, Mario. How many you want? 2, 1, 2, 10? Help yourself.
I'll take 100 and I'll sell them.
I take it to the ritzy train of Poshley Heights. You come back anytime you like. How about that? Well, now that I've retired, I'm gonna get out of here.
Daddy!
Boss! You the boss now, Frankie. You got that? You, the boss. You do good now, Frankie. Superman does good. You doing well. What's your baby Yoshi's name? I named him Togepi because he popped out of an egg.
Frankie, we've got lots of work to do. And don't worry, I'll keep you in line.
Frankie, you want to come with us to Poshley Heights? I'll drop you off. She'll never know where you went. Nah, the rest sneak in the hat, break room. That's true. We only need the one. Sweet Bean, come on.
Knock it off with the pet name nonsense, will you? Call me Francesca?
No! Frankie, get out of there! I'll help you, Frankie. Just give me a wink. I'll sneak in after dark and pack your bag, and we'll bounce. I'm so sad for this poor boy now. Francesca sucks. Huh? Francesca?
Yes, or Miss Boss.
Underboss. I mean, boss? You got our loyalty. We'll be by your side whenever you need us, boss. Serpentine, Frankie, Serpentine!
Thank you so much, Mario, for everything.
For real, she's been gaslighting him too? Toxic. Right? We gotta... Yo, I need a game, a side quest, whatever, where we rescue Frankie. Frankie does not deserve this. Well, Frankie was boss for maybe 5 seconds before Francesca usurped him. You're welcome here anytime. You're like a brother to me. You ain't bad, kiddo. Yeah, you ever think about joining up with the Syndicate? It's to life, pal. No, I'm good. Seriously, Frankie. Anytime you need a way out, I'll hook you up with some money. I'll get you transport out of here. She'll never know what hit her. Just give me a call. Don't lose my number. Do you think you dropped the ring on purpose? Oh, maybe. Please? Door! Sometimes it's hard to open a door, you guys. I don't know if you've experienced this. Oh, yeah, I think Francesca did say she lost the ring specifically. It sounds right. I could be wrong. Bye.
Yes, we go to Poshley Heights, yeah! That 6 crystal shard is as good as ours.
Don't worry, I run into doors all the time. Don't sweat it.
Whee! I heard that, my uglies.
Teddy, that was a wall.
So, the 6 crystal shard is in Poshley Heights, is it? That's a rather nice piece of information. Thanks ever so.
She back. Damn it, I wish I had Vivian out right now. No! I'm sad!
Hey, you're that Beldam. Normally this would be where I finally deal with you and that homely traitor Vivian.
Take that back, she's beautiful!
But something tells me that trying that alone might be unwise. So you live, for now. Instead, I'll just beat you to Poshley Heights and get that crystal shard before you do.
No, it's okay. Okay, bye, girl.
Whoa, that sounded bad. We gotta get to Poshley Heights before that witch. Let's make tracks for Rogueport Station.
Actually, I was thinking about playing some minigames. Since we don't have gobs of time, I was thinking about doing some gambling. Lord, I was born gambling, sugar. Hello? Hey, it's you again. Looks like we kind of owe you one, so yeah. Thanks. All but train. Yeah, give me those piantas. Because I can play games now, can't I? The playing game and the paper game? I haven't seen them yet. we got the things for it, and I was just like, no. But now I know how to fly the plane. So, la la, the kitty cat, boo. Oh, I need Piantas. Out of my way. Let's get... I need 10. Thank God I have lots of coins now. Stay on your toes. Alright, let's see what we do here. Good luck! Goodbye! Alright, what is this? What have I gotten myself into? Oh! I see. Ah, poop. You gotta fly the plane! Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Number 1? Yo, I got... No, hang on. Did get number 1. What? What am I looking at here? Profit? A little bit. Yeah, I'll try again. I can't tell what those things in the air are. Are those good or bad? Oh, I didn't go nearly as far. Oh no! The correct response to where did you learn to fly is when did you learn to be an asshole? Oh, oh no, that's what that is. They are Piantas. Oh no, those are earned Piantas. And then I got a -15, which takes away my Piantas. Ah, fudge. I got wrecked! Okay, I see what I'm looking at here. I understand the right. Oh man, I got boned. Alright, alright. Rough. Alright, let's get some more. These are expensive. Alright, I'm gonna try that one at least one more time. Okay, stay on your toes. Good luck! Alright. I wondered if the... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know what I'm doing now. I understand the game. Oh, I missed the double! Poopy. You wanna hear a little math related to this game, or not so much? You can hit me with the math. That's fine. Noise. We'll do it again. Okay. Sure. Math is the enemy. I mean, I feel that way personally, but I also recognize that math is very important. It's the language of the world, shall we say. It looks like you can get 1 Pianta for every 30 distance you cross. So as long as you always fly at least 300 and don't hit the negative spots, you should always at least break even. Let's see. Interesting. So far, I have done this. I'm trying to hit that ×2. It's not working. I'll go again. I wanted to hold out just a little bit. If you want an actual hint, I could offer that as well, but I'm fine not saying anything else. I think I'm good. I'm not playing this like for serious. Just kind of doing it. Seeing what I can get up to. So that's okay. But thank you. Alright, let's try the next game. The paper game. Now that we got a few Piantas to work with. Not that I'm making much of a profit, but still. Oh boy. Oh no, this looks awful. I'm gonna be bad at this. Wait, what am I? What? Excuse me? What was that? What just happened? They didn't tell me the rules. How come I fell off? Excuse me? Hang on. Before I do this, I need to know the rules of the paper game. Did she give me that option and I just blazed through it? That's entirely possible. Serpentine! Alright, let's try that again. Alright, what happens in this one? Okay, the paper game. This game you have to get paper thin to... Oh. You don't turn paper thin as soon as the wind starts blowing. You'll get blown away, which is exactly what happened. The higher place you get, the more Piantas you win. And there's also bonuses associated with your place, so finish as quick as possible. The quickest way to get to the end is to choose the paths that don't require jumping. Good luck. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing, I'll try again. Whoops. So I was like, what part of this is paper? I thought they were going to start me as a rolled up wad, and I was going to have to, like, do real dramatic turns and stuff. I don't know. Also, was Poop's former girlfriend in the crowd? Oh, I missed it. I didn't get to see. Oh, I see. Oh, the wind's not on now. I see, okay. Please? Rude? This is hard. Where did all these people learn to paper mode? That's a good question. Guys, this is actually harder than it looks. There's not that many cursing chests, you know. It's hard to tell which ones are actually, like, active and which ones aren't. Oh, I didn't see that one. Man, it's way up there and I was way down here. This is some BS. This is BS. I don't like this game. This game's hard. I'm getting out of here. I'm not good at this. This game's a sham. Fine, take it. Get at it. Yeah, okay. Remember, kids, only gamble with the money you can afford to lose. Yes. If you're gonna go to a casino or something, you need to treat them. You need to plan ahead and go, I'm willing to lose this much money, and pretend it's just the cost of how much it is to participate, basically. Which for most of us is none at all. Yeah, I say this as someone who's only really been to a casino once and didn't do anything there. Like, I did a couple of, like, the cheapo slots and whatnot. I was really stuck on, I didn't want to do any of the video slots. I wanted an old-fashioned grab the handle and crank it slot. Those were all video slots, too. They're all digital. They're all digital. I was just silly about it. Oh, not this one. Oh, this is an item shop. I thought it was a bad shop for some reason. Right, they sell the bricks of gold for some reason. Perplexing. Is there another bad shop underground here? What am I thinking of? I know there's that shop. That reminds me. I saw something there. Hang on, sorry. No, it's just Togepi's hair. I finished my homebrew copy of the board game Lords of Vegas a couple weeks ago. Ooh, nice! Heck yeah! Congrats on that. Oh. Right. Did I get in there? I gotta post up pics of it? Yeah! Heck yeah. Would love to see that. Because I ain't doing that tonight. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. We went in that shop, didn't we? I don't remember how to get there. Put up some previews in the creations. I looked at those briefly. I didn't get to get a good look, but I definitely saw them. So what's down here? I don't even remember. It's been a minute. I guess not. I guess it wasn't. Whoop! Have we found any magic Koopas? Surely we have. Apparently not. Okay, we have not. Oh, I didn't hear what it was anyway, so it's not a problem. Fair enough. Well, while we're here...
That's a Magic Koopa, you know, a Koopa wizard. Max HP 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It'll throw a load of pain our way while using magic to help its buddies. What a creep! And when there's only one of them, it splits up into multiple copies to mess with us. Stop this thing fast or we'll be in a world of hurt.
Oof, that sucks.
See you in a minute, Teddy.
Pew. Oh. Oh, that's deep water. Never mind. Yeah, my bad. Where? Oh, is that guy again? Okay. I didn't know he was sneaking up behind me. Well, don't mind if I do. Be cool! I got Prime back! Think of this as my sorry not sorry for all the times I've been part of the trifecta. Oh, be cool. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, I appreciate you so much. That's amazing. Also, no worries, the trifecta is hilarious. And if I really didn't want to do it, I would take them off. Oh, thank you. Maybe that's why Cammy exists.
That's a Koopa Troll. A Koopa Turbo who protects himself with spiked armor. Max HP 6, attack is 4, defense is 2. It attacks with its shell and with its head. And then sometimes charges up for fierce mood. Plus, if you take too long to win, it'll call reinforcements. Yeah, sorta gnarly, huh? It's one of the worst of Bowser's guys. Koopa Troopa's dream of being Koopa Trolls. Hey, and by the way, what do you think Bowser's doing now, huh? Eating?
Sure. Doop, 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 doop. Doo-doo-loo, doo-doo-loo. Not you, Bella. Let's get eating dirt. Get Koops in here. Oh, yeah, okay. What's up, J-Dog? How you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Love how this battle has 2 Koopa Trolls and then one random spinny guy in the back. Well, the spinny guy is because that's what the encounter normally is. And then they have the upgraded version of the encounter here, I guess, at some point. Doo-doo-doo, double stylish! So stylish. I love Koop's stylish. Yo, they just keep getting more! This is ridiculous! Alright, I'm gonna have to do something. Doing good, just started this game blind yesterday. I'm pretty far in, J-Dog. Are you gonna be okay watching? Also, playing it blind is excellent. I've been having a freaking blast! Let's bust out some of these star points and just finish this battle already. Now that I know how this attack works. God, I can just keep going. Ooh. One more for good measure. Nope, that was it. My brain doesn't remember most things, so I'll be fine. Alright, if you're sure. I wouldn't want to be the one that spoils things. Needed those coins anyway. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't remember what was this direction, so... Oh, a big old block. Oh, and the extra Angie block. Right, I can't do that yet. It's the Angie block with measles. Right, okay. Those guys drop good monies. Yeah, and good experience. Did you see that? That was rad. That was a lot. Down here, are we back to the, I've only gotten to the Dragon's Castle. Is this the pit of... Is this the pit? Yes. Pit's here for some reason. Don't want to be in the pit. Don't wanna go in the pit. Don't wanna go in the pit. The rest of the chat can attest, I get mega lost in the Dragon's Castle. I've had to go back a couple of times, and I'm always just wandering around like, I don't know where I'm going, you guys. Yo, Parks and Rec was awesome. Such a good show. I frequently end up singing the pit song in this game, too. It's great. Yo, get wrecked, Magic Koopa! Alright, well, I guess it's time to hit a Magic Koopa. I thought I was gonna fall in the water there. Guess it's time to head on with the plot, yeah? Unpopular opinion, but Parks and Rec is better than The Office. Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I can't say I love them both. But I will say, a lot of people don't like the first season of Parks and Rec. I still do. I get why they're not big fan. Oh, I get why they're not necessarily fans of it, but I still like it. I still think it's good. People are like, just skip the first season. Skip straight to the second season. I'm like, no, you gotta have the first season in there. I think it's important. Ah, that's me, though. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna try and multi-bounce on these dudes. I'm gonna fall on my face. Never mind. I think it's still good. It's definitely not as good as the rest of it. But I think it's still worth watching. Like, I can understand if people don't like it as much. Because, yes, some of the characters are a little less fleshed out. It's still taking some work to get its footing. But I definitely don't agree with the people who are like, no, you can skip it. Just go to the second season. I'm like, no, hang on. I think it's still important. I mean, it sets up the whole pit. That's the whole plot of the show. There's a pit, and Leslie wants to put a park in a pit. She has to learn to deal with a pit. I don't get it. But again, there are people out there that hold that opinion in the chat, like right now. That's fair. Your opinion is valid, and you're entitled to have it. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong and bad and you should get out of here. Absolutely not. Just saying, I don't agree. Yes, the pit. It's all about the pit. And Andy and Anne need that season of growth. Absolutely. Absolutely. People are like, oh, it doesn't make sense that Leslie is pining after, what's his face? Mark Bandanowitz. Mark Bandana quits. It doesn't make sense. He's boring and he sucks. And so it doesn't make sense that Leslie would go after him. And that's fair. But I think it's still important. I don't know, it's still important. Spoilers, Mario dies at the end. Wow, hubba hubba. Wow! I can't believe you tell me that. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Welcome, Hubba Hubba. How you doing? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Where's Teddy? Teddy had to step away for a minute. My mod's gone! I also preferred Parks and Rec over The Office, but I couldn't argue it's better than the other. Oh no, Teddy's back. Never mind. Don't worry, Bohawk. I got the hammer ready. Yo, that hammer's great. Another email. Ba-ding! Is this another email from Peach? Who emailing me? It can't be from Peach. Boo. Mail? I was trying to go to the bathroom, sheesh. My bad, I didn't mean to rush you. Are you Mario? Did you get this email? Did you get this email? Look, technology freaks me out, so if you're not Wario, please destroy this email, okay? If you are, thanks for saving my captured friends. I figured I'd share a hot tip with you as thanks, so here it is. There's still lots of treasures in the creepy steeple. Of course, knowing you probably already found it all. Ugh, I'm so useless. Well, enjoy your not-so-useless adventure, the creepy steeple boo. Aw, thanks. Feels like every time I go to the bathroom at work, my boss calls if he's not in the office. Oh no. Yeah, it's, I always get, a delivery from UPS at work, usually within the first hour. But sometimes, it's not always at the same time, like, sometimes it'll be at 10:15, sometimes it'll be at 10:30, sometimes it'll be at 11:15. It's been late before, so, in my experience, he always shows up and rings the bell when I'm not ready for him, like when I'm not thinking about it. Just when I've settled into doing something, I'm like, well, he's not coming. I guess I'm gonna settle into doing this paperwork. Bring! He's here. So I gotta stop what I'm doing and get up and go get it. Ah, good times. It's that whole thing, like Talon said, you're tempting the universe. You never do that. Hearing opinions being different in the background got me like, I gotta get back! Happens so often, it's an in-joke. Yo, you guys, are you ready to ride the train? The Wingding train? This train is bound for the luxurious Poshley Heights. Will you be boarding today? I will. Wonderful. If you don't mind, please allow me to check your ticket. I got it right here. Watch your step, please. All aboard the Wingding train. Gotta get back to chat. Samurai Teddy. I'm ready for the hype train. God, I saved a meme of the hype train. I don't even remember what era exactly that was from. It's like this train in space, and Reggie's face is on the front, and like Miyamoto's in the back. It's so great. All aboard the hype train. Woo woo. I don't remember when that started. I don't remember when that was made. Chapter 6. 3 days of excess. Sorry, I don't have enough bits to start one of those. No, you guys. Unnecessary. I appreciate the thought, but not necessary. Ooh, look at this train. It's so cute. Mario's room.
Wow, the Excess Express. This is really nice, Mario. The 3 days to Poshley Heights are gonna seem like nothing.
Oh, it takes 3 days to get there? Wow, alright. But I do have this! Oh, thank you for the doubloons, Mohawk. Appreciate you.
Huh, Mario? There's something lying on the floor, I think. I didn't notice it before.
Diana, we're on a train. And the trifecta happened. You didn't see the trifecta, did you? Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky, yummy doom awaits it? I don't know how I feel about that phrase.
Oh no, a weird threat. Could this be Beldam's work? My sister is a weird one. Whoever it is, it's obvious there's someone on the train. Or they're on this train somewhere, right?
Don't worry, we'll do it again sometime. Next time you guys go to do a trifecta, make sure Diana's here. Sticky!
We have to find who's responsible before anything crazy happens.
Sugar Pea!
Drop him!
Okay!
Here's my contribution to the hype train. Thank you. Thank you, be cool. I think I did. I was on the phone, so no sound, but I did see you stretching. Yeah, okay. So the trifecta is when they do the stretch, the hydrate, and the squats at the same time. Just boom, 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 and I have to do all three.
Oh, yeah.
No, you guys! You guys! Okay, cheers, be cool. Alright. Oh. Got a little bit of sore going on. Dang it, squats is on cooldown. Yeah. Is it just for you? I thought it was... My understanding of the cooldown is that it was for, everyone? So that's interesting. That I didn't know. But it is set to only go off 3 times a stream, I believe. Hopefully that's also not. Hopefully that's not also per person redeeming it? I'm gonna have to look into that. That's, I don't know. Upsetting. Alright, I'm also gonna do some wrist stretches, you guys. I have, a very not great wrist, which is not great when I'm an artist, and, it's on cooldown for you too? Okay. An artist that plays video games. So sometimes my wrist goes a little numb, like right here goes numb. So, just sit down real quick for this. Everybody click quick squats. You guys are gonna kill me. Alright, so. Oh, I need that. Oh, I can feel that one. Yeah, it was probably just near the end of it. Just hold that for a bit. It stretches you real good. And then you go the other way. Hold your hand that way. feel that one along here. That feels good. That feels good. Maybe it's 1 per viewer and 3 per stream max? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, here's the end of the trifecta. We got the squats going. Yeah, yeah, pipe up the squats! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never done that stretch, actually. It feels good. Oh, yeah. I don't officially have carpal tunnel, but I'm pretty sure I've got some elements of carpal tunnel in here. So I was looking up physical therapy for carpal tunnel, and that came up as a suggestion, and it feels good. Oh, when your wrist doesn't feel good, that's a nice stretch. I recommend. Now more. I'm gonna take a sippy sip for me. Alright, wake up everybody. Let's poke around my room. There's a dried shroom in the drawer. Don't want it. No thanks. I'm gonna toss that phallic object over there. Cool, cool. Oh. I seen it, don't worry. I was gonna clip it, but unfortunately the trifecta took longer. My bad, Mohawk. I got distracted talking about stretching. Alright, there's not much else in here, so let's boogie on out. Give it to Mouse! Can she just... I'm in room 5, don't forget that. It's like when you park in a big parking lot at, like, the place with the rides. The amusement park. And you're like, where'd we park? Don't forget. Oh, we're in Giraffe 6. We'll just have to try again later. Oh my god. She's got pigtails. I've never seen one like that. We need 1 more before we can rank up, though. I think she has 2 on hand currently. Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the dining car where you eat and stuff. Some people take the train just so they can eat our yummily fabulous food.
And this trip we have a super famous actor on board. Zip Toad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm totally swooning. I hope he comes here to eat soon. No, that's a lie. You have 2 famous people on board. One of them might be Zip Toad, but the other one is Madame Flurry. Show your respect. Yes, I watched the Pigeon Stream song. The Pigeon song. That was so good. Hello, I am Chef Shimmy, the culinary expert. Glad to make your complainants. Complainants. Oh, okay. This is red-white levels of freaking up words. Sorry, I meant acquaintance. So sorry. Cheep is my first language, you know. Today's lunch is so amazing it'll make your tongue cry out in shame? Okay. Please do taste it, so that my passion does not wither alone in a pot of loneliness. I'll have you know her tracts of land are quite famous. There's a shiny stove here. It's been polished to a brilliant luster. Interesting. There are dozens of unusual spices crowded on a small rack here. Huh. You can actually look at things. That's suspicious. Napkins and plates are neatly arranged here. Same. Alright, alright. Love this little train so much. It's super cute. Oh, they have a little item store. Nice. Nice. Probably should have looked at the rest of the passenger car before I left, but I wasn't thinking. Well, maybe it's not. Hang on. This is number 6. I think it's established Mario isn't as famous in Rogueport as he usually is. Yeah, that's true. She's a cloud, what lands? Okay, that's a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which I believe you said, Diana, you haven't seen yet? There's a scene. I'll have to clip you the scene. Tracts of land is a euphemism for her bosom. I'll put that scene in Discord so you get to see it, but That's what it is. Alright, I bet that's where the famous guy is, but let's see if we can peek in any of these other rooms. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's a penguin! I love the penguin dudes from the first one, they're the best! Hi! Sherlock Holmes. I'm on my way back home. I've strayed so far, I've forgotten what it looks like. Is that right? There are several detective novels in here. Neat. Okay. You keep you and you, buddy. You're great. Did you notice Mario blows into her tail when she does her ability? Oh my god, he is! No, I didn't notice that, Em. Oh, I'm kind of grossed out by that, actually. I don't like it. Well, it's a little rat thing. Weasel guy.
Oh, me? I have a very important deal to attend once we arrive at Poshley Heights. I'm traveling on business, so everything that goes on the expense account. Yes.
I think it's the tail. What else is he grabbing? He's holding something. There's nothing in here. Yeah, it may not be the tail exactly, but you tell me. It's the Bomb family from Glitzville. They look as angry as ever. Oh, you're the champion of Glitzpit, are you not? Yes, the great Gonzalez. Bound for Poshley Heights? Well, it certainly is a fitting place for a celebrity like you. We're en route to Poshley Heights to buy a birthday present for little Bub here. My. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I'm Bub. We're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it'll be cool. Aren't you jealous?
Nah. You're just a dumb little kid. I got a star piece! Hello to you, and welcome to the XX Express. I'm the conductor of this train. Then you should be conducting the train, not standing out in the hall. And I trust you must be Mr. Mario from room 5? Make yourself at home, sir. What's that? Some sort of sticky, yummy threat? Please stop calling it that. I'm a little uncomfortable. I see. Good gracious me. If I hear anything else, I will let you know immediately. Pretty sure that was their star piece you just took. Too bad! A sticky, yummy treat. I got the sticky fingers, alright. Okay, so I was wrong. That wasn't the celebrity's door. Thought it might be. Oh, everybody's in here. Talking to the chef?
I thought I was gonna have a nice lunch at my expense account. Rats.
What happened here?
This is truly unfortunate. Almost tragic, really.
I'm dying for a taco, guy. Couldn't you just whip up some grub real quick? What? They took the whole pot? Really? The whole deal? Isn't my contract? Oh, that's him. I can barely see him behind that weasel's face. Oh no, and Zip Toad is here and everything. No, my life is totally ruined. No, my heart cries out for the salty pain of misery. That was my masterpiece. I mean, my masterpiece. And now it is gone, and I'm left with the tears of horror in my eyes. So, what? Yes. I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes! Case of the pot supper stew. The case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Very catchy, yes. Indeed. That will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery. One that impacts you all. Worst partner for this. What a mystery! A mystery, you just said. And, what kind of dish is that? Womp womp. I am known as Pennington. You likely will not guess it, but I'm a detective. No. Stop. At the risk of immodesty, you may say I have a certain nose for this. I like to call it soup gone. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh! The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one, as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all. And this, esteemed friends, leads me to believe that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman! Can't see her! Can't see her behind Flurry! Who brought their laugh track with them. Oh my god, Diana, I need to put in a laugh command. I know exactly what it would be. I know exactly what it would be. What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me. Sorry. Please accept my apologies, dear woman. I felt like I needed to practice my accusation skills, you understand. Yes, sorry. Oh, Mandark's laugh. That's a good one, too. No, that's not the one I was thinking. Boy, that would be an excellent one, too. Womp womp. Very good. Now, let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes.
Let me get this straight. So, what we know so far? Is that we don't know who the culprit is? And, I guess that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's about it. Aw, this scene is totally squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my room. You there? In a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, huh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I've just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toad, the actor. Zip-Toad, the Zip-Toad, no way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up. You Tweety Geezer! Tweety Geezer? Geezer? I can't say I deserved a verbal thrashing, but, well then who did do it, Puzzle deepens with every confounding step. Yeah, you have fun with that. Okay, bye, you Tweety Geezer. Such good nicknames in this one. We got Tweety Geezer. Same energy as you greedy dirtbag. We got a little bacon burger. We got a little short stack. Oh, it's a good time. Good times. So, I feel like I'm seeing some footprints here, but no. I must not get excited about the case. Because, my friends, unfortunately, it is that time. You know what time it is. Time for me to go. It's time for me to finish up, the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. Rip us. You've got it for next time. It'll be great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Be cool. Thanks for the Prime sub, and Mohawk, thank you so much for the biddies. And everybody just for hanging out with me. And thank you for the follow and everything. I feel like calling you a geezer. Who, me? I am kind of an old lady. Whatever. JK, loved our time together. Thank you so much for hanging out, Em. It was great. I'll be back with this next week, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, be back with Ace Attorney, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can click below on the schedule, and I believe that puts it in your own local time, if that's necessary for you. So, yeah. I'm real bad at ending everything.
Really?
Beautiful. Thank you again, Teddy, for finding me that clip. For making that clip for me. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm heading out. I'm doing stuff. I'm going to, I don't know what. Probably play on my phone until I go to bed. Alright, see you later, guys. Thanks. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves.